So apparently Andrew Cuomo is pinning the COVID deaths in New York City squarely on millennials. Not his own dumb policies, but millennials. And Cuomo has made a cool new YouTube channel to get his important public service announcements out. However, it looks like Andrew Cuomo doesn't feel very confident about his messages because he's disabled the comment section and the like and dislike buttons on his new channel. So, in an effort to help you fully enjoy the experience of Andrew Cuomo's YouTube channel, my producer is now going to play a video from his channel, and I will fill out the comment section. Let's roll it.
Yo, what up, Dogs? Paul Rudd here, actor and certified young person. A few days ago, I was talking on the iPhone with my homie, Governor Cuomo, and he's just going off about how us millennials need to wear masks because, get this, apparently a lot of COVID is transmitted by us millennials. No cap.
Stop there. So the setup is actually pretty funny, and Paul Rudd is a good performer, and the writing is not even that bad. The premise is completely ridiculous because Andrew Cuomo killed thousands of elderly people through bad policies in New York State. But at least the comedy setup is kind of funny. Keep going.
So Cuomo's asked me, he's like, Paul, you gotta help. What are you, like 26? And I didn't correct him. So fam, let's real talk. Masks? They're totally beast. So slide that into your DMs and twitch it. Vibe check. Yes, queens like ourselves. We want to go to bars, we want to drink, hook up, do our TikToks. I get it. I'm not gonna preach at you like some celebrity. Ugh. This is a combo where I talk and you shut up and wear your mask.
Just pause it there. So it's there. I'm sorry, I'll keep typing my comment. It's still pretty funny because Paul Rudd, obviously, is not 26 years old, and because this is obviously not how millennials talk, and actually the young generation isn't even millennials, it's Zoomers. So the whole thing is a basically well-done version of an old guy trying to seem like a young cool guy, kind of like that Steve Buscemi clip where he says, "How do you do, fellow kids?" All in all, so good. But it kind of undercuts Cuomo's point because Cuomo wants to seem hip and he wants to seem like his message is earnest, but right now the whole thing is very ironic. Keep playing.
Oh, hi, Billie Eilish. What's that? You're wearing your mask? Man, I want to stan you. You're so my bae. Yo, listen, hype beasts. Masks protect you and your dank squad. Because caring about other people is the new not caring about other people.
So pause right there. So the message he's saying is being delivered very well in the way that these sorts of messages are delivered, right, in an ironic video. But the way this would typically be delivered is like whatever he's saying, he really means the opposite. So it's actually just ironic, except that the thing he's saying is ostensibly the message the governor wants to put out. So you're in a kind of weird position right now where he's undercutting what he's saying, but it's basically entertaining while he does it. I mean, I agree with him. I think it's lame and contrived and ridiculous to tell people to do all of this nonsense. But is that what Cuomo believes? Does Cuomo all of a sudden agree with me and a lot of other conservatives? Sounds great. Keep rolling.
You want a challenge? How about a Stop the Pandemic challenge? What about that? What about a Save Grandma challenge? That fun enough for you?
My name is Paul, and I'm 6 feet tall almost. And I wear my mask, and it's all I ask that you wear your mask. Please wear your mask. Just wear a mask. Just wear a mask. It's easy. It's simple. Please. It's not hard. People are dying. Hundreds of thousands of people are dying.
Hold it. Here we go. Here's where the thing falls apart, because then they break the fourth wall and they do what all of these lefties keep doing, specifically on the mask issue, but they do it on any other political issue that they don't have good arguments for, is then they just start yelling at you and start using swear words and say, just wear the effing mask, just do it, it's not hard, just do it, please. Why it's so hard about it? It's like Bill Nye does this whole thing, he just starts yelling, and he thinks that if you yell swear words loud enough, that that's somehow an argument. So you take a video that was previously funny, making the opposite point that Paul Rudd and Cuomo are making now, and then it just becomes this unfunny scolding session based on a bunch of BS. Keep going.
It's preventable. Just wear a mask. I shouldn't have to make it fun. It's science. It's science.
Pause it. It's science. It's science. It's science is the new God wills it. You know, in the Crusades, the Crusaders yelled Deus vult, God wills it. That's the secular false version of that is it's science. How is it science? If it's science that we all need to wear masks all the time, do you see a problem with how Paul Rudd is convincing us of that? Do you see any problem with it? He's not wearing a mask. Continue.
No! Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought wearing masks would be a problem?
Not me. We gotta yeet this virus. Oi.
So you saw at the end there, he has the mask on with that other guy, but it's a filthy mask and it's got chicken grease all over it, which is actually one of the issues with the masks, is that even if the masks themselves used perfectly could be helpful, people don't use them correctly, and often they'll touch their face and get their fingers all over their mouth and their nose and their ears and everything. So sometimes you're getting even more facial contact than you would otherwise, which is not good for the spread of any virus. But even in the first part, right, he does the whole video without wearing a mask, and it's not as though he's alone in a room right there. He's in a studio, and he's got an entire crew all around him. Shouldn't he be wearing the mask if it's so important to wear the mask all the time? Pretty lame stuff. Started out as a good video, but then just got typical and preachy and lame, and it turns out they don't even understand the comedic point they were making in the first place. I do not like this video.